What's the point of claims in Hearts of Iron 4? If you play EUIV 4, you're probably aware that claims exist. And that's the end of the video. Just kidding. Today I'm gonna tell you anything that you need to know about claims. First things first, claims are slightly similar to cores because they do give you some buffs if you have that state as claimed one once you occupy it. But those buffs are completely minuscule. One thing that's different between claims and cores, however, you can't manually add claims through console commands. Unlike cores, which you can add and also technically can remove, but yeah, that command doesn't work. Now to the actual buffs that claims give you. First things first, the most obvious buff and probably the best one, the only good one, is justification. When you claim certain state of certain country, you can justify way quicker by going for take claim state instead of conquer option. Not only is it quicker, it also takes away less political power and also generates less war tension. However, just for the sake of it, I cored Albania as Italy now, and as you can see, when you go for retake core state option, justification costs even less and it's even quicker, so yeah, it's worse than core in that realm. But still it can be useful in some quick strategies, trying to take out Italy for example as some other country before they join the Axis. The second thing that the claims are useful for is peace conferences. For the sake of the test, I'm gonna finish focus Balkan Ambition, which gives Italy cores on North Slovenia, Ljubljana, Dalmatia and also Montenegro. That's also the Kovar in Yugoslavia, and let's just simply capitulate them. In our current peace deal, these states cost 19, 16, 26 and 60 points in the peace conference respectively. Let's now do the same test without those claims. This state cost 19, now it costs 21. This one costs 16, now it costs 17. If I remember well, this one costs 26, now it costs 29. And this one costs 60 and now costs 66. So yeah, if you have claims, the states are about 10% cheaper. Wow, so amazing. I know, right? Insane buff. You also generate a bit less war tension. For example, when these states are not claimed, we generate 0.4% war tension in this peace conference. But when these states are claimed, we generate way less war tension. As you can see, we barely generate any, like 0.1 or 0.2 per state, where we had like 0.6 previously. That's a big difference. Another thing that claims do, which is not really explicit to claims but also can happen due to cores, it can make AI attack some country. For example, Greece usually attacks Albania if world tension is high enough, just because they have claim on northern Epirus, and most of the time they capitulate Albania, just take the state and let them exist in the state of Albania. And realistically there's only one more thing left to talk about, and that's when you occupy a certain state which is claimed by you. If you look over here, you'll see that there is 5% less resistance target. That's because controller has claim. There's also 5% increased compliance growth, so yeah, compliance will grow a bit more in claimed states than the unclaimed ones over time. For the sake of it, I annexed Albania and Macedonia. Former is claimed and the latter one isn't. I'm gonna occupy them until 1937 and I'm gonna show you how big of a difference it really is. Also, I'm using civilian oversight and this cavalry template. Albanian resistance peaked at about 23% and started going down, while Macedonian resistance peaked at 27%. Just high enough to get organized resistance, which is kinda bad, but still it's not that much of a difference. Here we are, it's 1937. In Albania we got 27% compliance and 16% resistance here and 14% here, while in Macedonia we got 26% compliance, which is barely even a difference, but resistance honestly is a bit bigger. It's not 16, it's 22%. So yeah, I guess claims are good for